Hi, my name's Ella and I'm the social media manager here at London Lash Pro, and I'm here to give you the total lowdown on how to use your online presence to build your lash business. And if you've managed to stumble across this training without any knowledge of lash extensions whatsoever, then I'm here to help you too. Welcome to Instagram 101. First things first, so you're a lash technician, right? You're fully qualified, yes, and you've just set up your brand new Instagram page. But wait, if you haven't done this already, pause this video and go do this right now. Okay, Instagram will, without a doubt, be your best friend when it comes to business growth. If people can't find you on Instagram, they probably can't find you in real life. And this is just the reality of an ever-growing digital world. So, with this in mind, this online training aims to break down this digital world into 4 easy to understand categories, with all the tips and tricks you need to know. So, let's go! Number 1. An aesthetically pleasing profile is a must. You don't get a second chance to make first impressions. The first things that potential clients may see when they go on your Instagram page are crucial. Whilst Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest are all very social platforms, they're also very visual. So with this in mind, it is the perfect time to decide on and perfect your branding. First, this means picking a colour you think best represents you and your beauty business. Your choice of colour should be dependent on how you want your brand to be perceived. So if you haven't already, just take a moment to really think about it. A study called The Impact of Colour on Marketing shows that up to 90% of snap judgments were actually made on colour alone, so I hate to break it to you, but it's actually quite important. So, for a little bit of guidance, here's a few colours for you to consider. First, pink. Pink is a colour often associated with femininity, romance, friendship and approachability. And now, red. Red is a colour often associated with love, passion and even adventure. Black. Black instead is a colour considered to be more formal, professional and sophisticated. And green. Green is often associated with growth, harmony and freshness, which really is quite perfect for those that want a spa-like feel to your lash brand. But this is not the be-all and end-all. The actual photos that you post are just as important to your aesthetic than the colour of them. Pay close attention to things like the composition and the quality, and think, are they high resolution, are they blurry, are they well lit, and really, are they relevant? So, let me show you some examples. Here is a good photo, and here is a bad photo. In 2020, there are over 1 billion active users on Instagram, with the average user spending 53 minutes a day on the app, which means every little detail really counts. And always keep in mind that potential clients will make the decision to book in with you based on the treatment you give to others. So, always make it look its best. Okay, so number 2. Your profile needs to be exciting and your content needs to be engaging. Really, this should go hand in hand with number 1, because yes, your content needs to look good, but it also needs to provide value to your existing followers, and most importantly, to those that are now hovering over your follow button deciding whether they should follow you or they shouldn't. So here at London Lash, our content aims to cover the 3 E's: education, expertise and entertainment. So, can your content teach followers something new? Does your content prove that you know exactly what you're talking about and what you're practicing? And finally, does it make people laugh or even keep people interested? It's definitely something to think about. Maybe now's the time to visit your profile and check, does any of your content fall into these 3 main categories? And as for all your beautiful lash photos, of course you can keep these. These are expertise posts. These are the posts that prove to your followers and potential clients that you're good at what you do. And for any potential clients that are browsing your page, looking for their brand new lash tech, these are the posts that will attract them, build their trust and get them booking. If you're still struggling to work out what kind of content falls into these categories, just think: lash memes, your favourite lash tips, product recommendations and maybe even your own business advice. And really, even when you just want to post a pretty photo that looks good on your feed, there is nothing stopping you. That's if the caption that you post with it is relevant to one of these 3 categories. So, you want to post an inspirational quote, tell your followers a story that relates to this. The more they know about you, the more they'll connect with you, and you'll build much more valuable relationships with your followers and potential clients. So captions are a really powerful tool that can be used to encourage comments, likes and profile shares. And if a post gets really good engagement, it might even end up on the explore page, and this means maximum chance of reaching new and potential clients. So, one more thing. Don't forget that what you write on social media can turn someone off as quickly as an ugly image can. Ensure that you write with no spelling mistakes, no grammatical errors, and with no overly long sentences. Little things like this can really cheapen your brand, and this is not what we want. But if you do struggle with things like this, there are apps out there that can help, just like Grammarly. And if not, just get a friend to read over the caption before you post it. Okay, so, number 3. Keep it organised. Planning your content is essential to Instagram success. The general rule here at London Lash Pro is to post something new every day. You've got to stay active to stay noticed. And we know that life as a lash tech is extremely busy and you barely have time for yourself, but it is essential that you find time to post. It really will be in the best interest of your business and its growth. However, this does not mean you have to sacrifice all your free time. There are plenty of online apps in which you can schedule your posts and they'll automatically post them for you. For example, Planoly. Planoly is an auto-post app that is entirely free to use, and it even has the option to see a mock Instagram feed so you can see exactly what your feed looks like before you post. And for those looking to invest a little more, think Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a platform where you can schedule your post with a few little added extras. But even so, you might be a little bit more old school on this, and you can plan your content whatever way you want. You can draw it out, keep it in your diary, or if you think you're going to forget, just put an alarm on your phone to remind you to post. And here's another top tip. If you change Instagram to a creator or a business profile, like this, then you can view your profile insights and you can see when your followers are most active, and you can definitely use this to your advantage. Post when people are more active increases your chance of higher engagement, and also with this feature you can see if people are saving or sharing your posts, which we actually think is more valuable than a simple like. Sharing and saving is what we consider true engagement. It means that people have found something truly valuable in what you posted. It means either sharing it with someone else and they're looking to come back to it later. It's definitely worth a look. And it may sound difficult, but even if you have just one client a day, there's your daily content. Take a photo after you finish their lashes and there's your post. And even in quieter times, maybe it's a day off, you can use a photo of a set you created earlier that week. Who's gonna know? A word of advice, however, never panic post. If you forgot to post one day, it's okay. You're only human. Just try not to post more the next day to make up for it. Any more than one post on your feed in a day will see your engagement drop by 50% or more, which won't be any good for your social growth. All I say is stay calm, post as usual. You've totally got this. And honestly, if there's a day that you can't post on your Instagram feed, post on your Instagram stories. We recommend keeping something on your stories at all times. Working in your salon that day, post it. If you work from home but you've got a cute lash bed set up, post it. And if one of your clients has shared a selfie with the lashes that you've done, you can post it too. The story feature on Instagram will actually help you reach a broader audience, which will naturally mean more clients. It will help to promote your brand, build reputation, and most importantly, keep your brand interesting and relevant. And remember, the more you use Instagram, the more Instagram will like you. They tend to favour those that are more active and give them more exposure. So, use what you got and get posting. And never forget, humans love to be nosy. We love to know what's going on. So, give this to your followers, and most importantly, you'll keep them on your side too. Okay, so, number 4. It's time to really get involved and grow your fan base. And in your case, your fan base is your clients. So we've got a few top tips to help you utilise Instagram to its fullest to make sure you're connecting with everyone possible. Firstly, let's talk about hashtags. They are still relevant and they still are important to use. We do advise, however, to keep it to a 5 tag maximum on each post so Instagram doesn't mistake it for spam. This just means you have to pick your hashtags more strategically. So, let's imagine you're a lash technician. You're based in Manchester, you offer both classic and Russian volume lashes, and of course, you love London Lash products. Here's your 5 hashtag options. Lash Tech Manchester, Lash Extensions Manchester, Classic Lashes, Volume Lashes, and London Lash Pro. These hashtags are industry specific, and they're relevant to your desired target market. In these 5 hashtags, you've told them who you are, where you're based, what you do, what you offer, and what products you use. And for those looking for the exact same thing, they'll be able to find you. Of course, to make sure people can find you in real life, make sure your city is visible in your Instagram bio, or tag it in your posts. Maybe share your salon address, or if not, maybe just share your contact number. And right now, you may still be thinking that tagging your favourite lash brands in your posts is not a direct way of getting new clients, because you think that these clients aren't searching these hashtags. But if these bigger brands see your work, repost it, imagine the exposure you'll get then. And secondly, as we've already spoken about the power of Instagram stories, I've got a few more ideas for you. Maybe start to use the poll features or the question stickers to make sure you're fully interacting with your existing followers. Ask them some questions, ask them what content they'd like to see. Simply open yourself up for a chat. And if you think you're brave enough to go live, just do it. Remember that as a self-employed lash tech, you are your brand. And although we do believe that Instagram will truly be one of your most valuable tools, so is good old-fashioned word of mouth. Get talking with people. Get people talking about you, and get people talking about you to other people. And honestly, when you create these loyal followers, you can easily convert them into loyal clients. As you already may know, as a lash tech, a lot of our clients see us as a best friend, a second sister, or even a therapist. So just ensure you're building these relationships to maintain your business growth. And lastly, let's go back to Instagram basics. Remember that age-old saying, treat others the way you like to be treated? This still applies on Instagram. So, we promise when you comment, like, and follow other people, you'll get a positive return. Follow the hashtags that we spoke about earlier and comment on the work of other lash techs. Be kind, be supportive, and no doubt they will be too. You never know. Business opportunities and new partnerships may even grow from this in the future. But even so, following another lash tech in your local area and getting a follow back will increase your chances of being noticed by potential clients in your local area too. Maybe even theirs. And getting new clients is the most important part after all. And on Instagram, you can track posts by location. And for those that are tagging their location close to you, why not engage with them? Give them a follow, give them a like. If they didn't notice you before, they'll definitely notice you now. Finally, Instagram is a platform where you most definitely get out what you put in. But, as I mentioned earlier, there is 1 billion active users on the app, which means it's not always easy to get noticed. But I promise you will, if you work for it. And all you've got to do is remember the 4 key points. Keep it pretty, keep it engaging, keep it organised, and keep it friendly. So, what are you waiting for? Good luck! Bye!